God, bud, you made a mess all over my boxes again. Lol. Oh, God, I didn't see you there, my precious princess. I like calling you my little baby girl, too. You're watching Michael's TCaP channel. Don't forget to delete your archives. Now here is my true and honest pal, Michael.
Hello everybody, my name is Michael, and today we're taking a look at a predator that I talked about in one of my first videos that I made on this channel, and that video is South Dakota. We're looking at Rolando Restocruz, and the reason that we're looking at Mr. Restocruz is because his chat log, he talks to this decoy for a month, and I think after taking a look at this footage, I may do a reading of the Rolando Restocruz chat. We'll see.
Back at the house, here comes another soldier, an Army Staff Sergeant who served a tour in Iraq, 33-year-old Rolando Restocruz.
And I heard he was a real asshole. Apparently. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the Temple of TCaP for providing the personalized videos. It made finding Rolando's footage very easy. Thank you so much.
Hey! Come on in.
Online, he calls himself married and looking for fun 31313. He's been chatting for...
I love the photo they use for right there. Him just kneeling on the floor. That's so great.
...for 3 weeks with bed...
Sir, I have a daughter. What the
Head Red, a decoy who told him she was a 14-year-old virgin. He tells the girl when he first gets to her house they can take a shower together. I will undress you, and you will undress me, okay? The decoy says, okay. Then he says, I will have to get some lubricant, too. For a virgin to have sex, it hurts, so it's better if I put some extra lubricant. He also promises to bring her beer, a webcam, and sexy lingerie.
And you guys, let's not forget, Rolando Restocruz wanted to take his kids and then basically kidnap the decoy and live in a cabin in South Dakota. Like, this guy was sick and he was dangerous.
But as he walks into the house, he doesn't appear to be carrying any presents. Could they be in his truck? More on that later.
I made some sweet tea. It's on the table. I just gotta put this stuff in the wash.
I like that decoy a lot, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the same decoy that they had flash her tummy at James Rutherford, I think.
Wash it real quick.
A little iced tea?
Ooh, let's go back just a couple seconds. He's not even looking, and he's just pouring that drink as Chris comes out. Ooh, spook of a lifetime.
Stuff in the washer real quick.
A little iced tea? Good, how much have a seat? What are you doing here today?
Sir, I wasn't going to do anything. I swear.
You weren't going to do anything?
No.
Well, who are you here to see?
It really seems like I say this in every single one of my videos, but every single person I have looked at has said they weren't really going to do anything. It was their first time. It's the go-to. Classic.
I was going to meet her. That's it.
Meet who?
Your daughter.
My daughter.
Yes.
What makes you think it's my daughter? He never answers that question. Instead, he says,
Sir, I don't want you to destroy my life.
Oh, God. That line right there really pisses me off. I don't want you to destroy my life. Okay. What was he about to do to that girl? Like, really, dude? And he made the choice to go there. He chatted for a month. Just like with Lorne, how at any point did he not snap out of it? And just, realize what he was doing.
Well, you made the decision to walk in here.
I know, sir, but I wasn't going to do anything, I swear.
That's not what it sounds like in this chat log.
Yes, I was just fooling around, sir.
Damn, you're very sexy. You have a boyfriend?
I know, sir. Sorry. Sorry, please.
So you ever been with an old guy before? No, I need you to stay in the chair, please.
And Rolando Restocruz's chat log, there's some weird stuff in there. He talks about guys getting surgery to make their dicks bigger. Like, what in the world?
Sit down, please.
Please, sir.
He refuses to sit in the chair. To be certain we have the right man, I ask him about the chat log. Married looking for fun, that's you, right?
Yes, sir.
That is... Let me go back just real quick.
Sir, sorry. Sorry, please.
So you ever been with an old guy before? No, I need you to stay in the chair, please.
Oh
Sit down,
my
please.
god.
Please.
He's about to, like, beg to suck Chris's dick if that'll let him off the hook. That's why he got down on his knees. Like, what in the world?
Sir.
He refuses to sit in the chair. To be certain we have the right man, I ask him about the chat log. Married looking for fun, that's you, right?
Yes, sir.
For a virgin to have sex, it hurts, so it's better if I put some extra lubricant.
I wasn't going to do anything, I swear. I was going to just tell you that I cannot do it.
Well, that's not consistent with what's here, page after page after page.
I was coming straight up.
You were going to tell her what? That all this sex talk was just play and...
That I wasn't going to do it. I have a daughter. She's my stepdaughter.
I don't get why these predators, some of these predators with children, bring up the fact that they have kids as if that makes it any better. It's so strange. Like, what does him having a stepdaughter have anything to do with the month of chat and him coming to this house? That's so ridiculous.
How old is she?
17.
What do you think your stepdaughter would think about this?
Oh, she will kill me.
Your ex-wife, what does she think about this?
She will kill me too.
While on his knees, the 33-year-old appears to try to bargain with us.
I will never do it again. Never. I swear.
You can have the pizza. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite predator bargains. I don't know. Who was that who offered to let them keep the pizza on the beach?
Just don't destroy my career. I'm gonna get counseling, I swear.
Counseling.
Yes.
Do you often chat with teenage girls on the internet?
No, it was the first time.
Why even enter into this discussion with somebody who says they're 14?
Sir, please.
On his knees, he seems a sad character. But this is the same man who chatted online for more than 3 weeks, typing well over 50 pages of chat log, saying things.
I thought it was a whole month. But it's only 3 weeks, apparently.
To a girl he thought was 14, like, remember, sex is a little nasty. I don't want your dad to find stuff in his bed.
Oh, and that's some real sick shit right there on Rolando's part to choose that. And then kidnap the daughter. Like, what? Jesus.
Rolando, what should happen to you?
I don't know. I mean... Oh my God.
Don't you see something wrong with a grown adult, a sergeant in the Army?
Ooh, and I gotta say, Chris is looking sharp right here. That black, like, suit jacket with the black suit with that white and black vertical stripe shirt. So great.
Coming over to meet a 14-year-old girl.
I will get counseling, sir, I swear.
Why should I believe that?
I promise you, with my life.
But what happens to him legally is not up to me. His sexual online chat with someone he thought was 14 is enough to get him charged with a felony.
You ever watch television?
Yes, sir.
You ever watch Dateline NBC?
Yeah, about the cops and everything, I know.
You ever see the To Catch a Predator show?
Yes, I'm not a predator, sir, I swear.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say,
Sir, please.
we'd like to hear it. Otherwise, you're free to walk right onto this house.
Sir, please. Oh my god, I need to go back.
The To Catch a Predator show?
Yes, I'm not a predator, sir, I swear.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
And I like how this camera, it sneaks out from behind him. Oh wow, like a, like a predator stalking its prey almost. We're coming in from behind. Let's go back real quick. I like that a lot.
Yeah, about the cops and everything, I know.
You ever see the To Catch a Predator show?
Yes, I'm not a predator, sir, I swear.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say,
Sir, please.
we'd like to hear it. Otherwise, you're free to walk right onto this house.
No, sir, can I go?
Can I go? Why did he ask that when Chris just said he could leave?
Absolutely.
The soldier is free to leave, but remains kneeling, perhaps because he knows what will happen
Hit him with the boom mic.
next. Eventually, he gets up and, with his head hanging low, heads for the front door. But he's not on his feet for long.
Oh,
The tears keep flowing as the police are
such an iconic little TCaP moment right there. Him crying with his face in the walkway. Oh, wow.
The tears keep flowing as the police arrest him, but his sob story may seem less convincing once we show you what the police find in his truck. Gifts he brought for a 14-year-old.
Astroglide, is that some kind of sexual lubricant?
Yes, sir.
You brought that with you?
Yes, sir.
I think Astroglide, it's a hand moisturizer. You use it for washing your hands.
How about panties and a camisole?
Yes, sir.
What the?
I'm Chief.
At least, at least he brought more stuff than Lorne.
With Harris County Sheriff's Department. Your name is Rolando Restocruz?
Yes, sir.
Rolando is the 33-year-old Army Staff
I wish we had his police interview. I don't think we do. That would be very interesting to see.
sergeant who kneeled in our kitchen and told a sob story. But if he never intended to do anything wrong, how would he explain what investigators find in his truck?
Is all this stuff in the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
How about Trojan? Is that Trojan
Ooh, and he brought alcohol. Fuck.
condoms?
Yes, sir.
So you brought condoms with you?
Yes, sir.
How about Astroglide? Is that some kind of sexual lubricant?
Yes, sir.
You brought that
Astroglide. Is that what I said earlier? Oh, jeez, I hope so.
with you? How about panties and a camisole?
Yes, sir.
The webcam?
Wow.
Did you buy the webcam?
Yes, sir.
Why did you bring it with you?
Because I promised her to.
You'd think Rolando would ask for lawyers, legal counsel, but no, it looks like he just sat through it, slumped over with his head just kind of hanging on the desk, asking questions.
I was going to give her one.
It was all there in the chat logs that Perverted Justice provided to law enforcement. Remember, his screen name is Married and Looking for Fun 31313.
Does the screen name Bedhead
Bedhead
Red
Red
14 ring a bell with you?
That's with.
That's Whitney. And Whitney, you believe to be a 14-year-old girl, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, around 6:56, you told her after some chat.
We'll find out later how long he went away for. I'll probably cover all that kind of stuff before or, during the chat log reading. So stay tuned for that.
I want you in my chest after we do it all night sleeping together. Is that you? Then you say, I love you, baby. And then you say, I want to be your loving husband forever.
Wow.
And you're nodding your head yes?
And just like with Lorne, they talked about getting married. And I don't think people talk about it enough, but Lorne had talked about them saying their wedding vows to each other. Lorne and Kayla saying their wedding vows to each other on that night that they met. And him presenting her with that special Walmart bracelet.
Okay. Down a little bit further, Married and Looking for Fun says, we will have to hide your real age. You remember typing that? You're nodding your head yes? Okay.
He doesn't deny a thing. Investigators complete the interrogation, and the soldier is taken to the county jail.
Look to your left for me.
Where officers take his mugshot, fingerprints, and place him in a cell. 2 days later,
Rolando Restocruz.
he goes before a judge.
Mr. Restocruz, you're charged with criminal attempt child molestation. It's a felony.
Damn, that is a fat TV. Oh, look at that back on it. Look at that box back. Oh, that's great. That thing probably weighs a ton. Jesus.
It carries a penalty of 1 to 20 years.
And bail is set.
All right, on the criminal attempt child molestation, I'm going to set a $15,000 bond.
He wasn't the only military man caught in our sting.
Wow. Hey, thank you everybody for stopping by and watching this Rolando Restocruz footage with me. I'm probably going to mirror it, so it'll be reversed for you guys. I don't know, for some reason I'm kind of iffy about putting this footage on YouTube, just because I wasn't able to find just a solid clip of his footage. I don't want anything getting taken down. So, I appreciate everybody stopping by, and please hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and turn on that little notification bell. I go live pretty often. Thank you, sweetheart. I like calling you my little baby girls, too. Would you like to see Bud before I go? Can you see him? Say bye, Bud.